Hello?
Hello, Ed?
Yes.
Hello, this is Roy. I'm a neighbor of yours. I live over on...
Hi, Roy.
Hi, I live over on Meadowbrook. And,
okay.
Yeah, I was in your lawn last night. I was, like, laying in your backyard.
Yeah.
Last night, and there was dog poop in your yard, and it got in my hair. And I just wanted to say that maybe you should clean up after your dog.
We don't have a dog here. Oh. Laying down in what part of the yard?
Right in the middle of the backyard.
We don't have a dog. That's the neighbor's dog. It's probably running over in our yard.
Well, it's your yard, though. You should clean up the poop in your yard.
Well, I understand that, but if you're coming to lay in my yard and you see it, why didn't you leave me a message earlier?
Well, I didn't see
it. Because I mow my yard and I clean up anything that's out there.
It was dark out. And I didn't see it, and I kind of rolled over. I'd been laying there for about 2 hours.
Yeah, but still, nonetheless, we were home.
Yeah, you were. Well, I wasn't going to go ring the doorbell at 3 a.m.
Well, I don't understand why you're out laying in my yard at 3 a.m.
I was just enjoying the view, the stars and all that.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, out of courtesy, when I mow my yard, if there's any droppings, particularly deer droppings that come through.
Oh, this was dog poop.
And we have no idea what animals come through. I think you owe us the courtesy of at least leaving a note on our door saying, hey, but, if you're going to lay in our yard...
This was dog poop. It wasn't deer poop.
Okay, but that's got to be the neighbor's dog because we don't have a dog.
Maybe you could put a fence up so when I lay in your backyard, I just don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, sure. But you understand that, if you come lay in my yard, at least give me the courtesy saying you're going to lay in my yard.
Well, no, I'm not going to, because it'll be late at night.
I don't understand the context of what you're saying, Roy. Okay?
Well, I was just looking at the stars. I was laying in your backyard, drinking a beer.
Yeah, if you're going to lay the stars, then, you lay in the ground. I don't know what's on the ground. And if you found dog poop,
okay,
then I don't have a dog.
And like
what can I tell you?
The dog poop, it got on the bottom of one of my beer cans, too.
Oh, yeah, you've been drinking beer while you're sitting out there. Okay,
yeah.
I think the question is ludicrous, so if you have
Well, it's not a question.
I don't know what your point is. What do you want to make a point out of, Roy?
Well, just that you should take better care of your lawn.
Take better care of my yard. I think my yard looks pretty nice.
I know, but there's still dog poop in it, and it got in my hair.
Yeah, but your call coming through here is so ludicrous that I'm trying to understand. Where do you live, by the way?
I'm over on Meadowbrook. I had to get up and go home and shampoo my hair.
So who are you, Roy?
And then come. And I had to shampoo my hair and then come back and lay down again.
No. Who are you, Roy? You live on Meadowbrook. What apartment? What home do you live at?
Well, the big white one with the red door.
The big white one. What's the address?
Well, why should I give you that? I don't want you coming over. You're acting really hostile.
Well, we can look you up in the directory.
You're being really hostile.
No, I'm not being hot. I think you're. This is kind of bizarre to me.
It's not. It's not really that bizarre. You just don't take good care of...
Yeah, you come lay in my yard, watching stars at night, and you roll around, you roll in the poop.
And got on my beer can. It got on my beer can, too.
If I mow the yard, I'll clean up my yard. I mow my yard once a week, and when I go out there, if there's any droppings in there, it usually gets picked up and it gets tossed away. If there's any droppings, and it's been pretty rare. So if some dog has come over and pooped in it, then I would have probably noticed it when I mowed my yard, or will be mowing my yard. I mow my yard once a week, usually around Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So if you came in last night and laid in my yard at 3 o'clock in the morning, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
So I think your accusation saying to me that I don't clean up my yard is really nonsensical. That's what I'm finding you.
Well, I had to take an extra shower.
This is a nonsensical discussion.
I had to take an extra shower because of you, and I had to use up my shampoo.
I step in it once in a while. What do? I go clean it off and find out where it came from.
But I think you owe me a handful of shampoo now.
No, I don't owe you anything, sir. Okay? Thank you.
Because I had to wash my hair in the middle of the night. Totally ruined my high.
Roger Bell, what a strange dude. Slept on my lawn last night, said he rolled through some dog poo. This happens all the time. There's no prank too big, no prank too small. If you ever get that call, Roger Bell, just enjoy. Roger Bell, the retarded boy, is going to take your boat spot and give it to fucking Carrot Top. Roger Bell, with all these calls, Roger Bell, you're shitting on my balls. I can't connect the manager to you, cause he's on break taking a giant poo. Roger Bell, Snowplow Show. Roger Bell from the Snowplow Show. Snowplow Show.
Thank you for that intro, Mr. TK Billington. And thank you, Holden, from the Discord. He posted a link to that phone call last night that you just heard, and it amused me enough to put it on the beginning of the show. So, hey, everybody, I'm Brad, and you're listening to the Snowplow Show. Today is July 27th, 2017. I mean, 2017. Some listener out there is yelling at me for saying it improperly. I didn't know there was a way to say it. I thought it was just a preference. But nope, I have to say 2017 now. And that goes for the rest of you, too. Everyone out there, you have to say 2017. It's no longer 2017. I'm probably the only one that says it like that anyway. Anyway, today is episode 384. It's sponsored by Richard K. Richard K is one of the many people supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/phonelosers. If you like what you hear in this show, and if you want to hear more shows happen, all you have to do is become a supporter. On the Patreon, you get extra shows every week, or depending on how you look at it, you get one less show a week and then an extra short show, because I've been sucking for the past couple of weeks. But not this week. This is the second show of this week. Hopefully I get it done today.
Monsters do have their place. In the zoo, in your nightmares, in your favorite horror movies, but not in your living room, on your TV. Don't let pay TV be the monster in your living room. Pay TV and cable TV companies are seeking the right to charge you for the very programs you now get free. If you want to stop pay TV and save free television, sign the petition in the lobby of this theater. Let your lawmakers know how you feel in the fight against pay TV and cable TV.
I'm going to try yet another spin on the, sorry I killed your lawn calls today. I was kind of all done with these, but then Cactus Commando, he left a comment somewhere, I think on the phonelosers.com site, and he wants me to say that I'm a lawn guy whose wife is cheating on him. You thought the recipient was the guy she was cheating with, so you made the lawn grow the words, "Fuck you, adulterer," or something. If a woman picks up, say the same, but you were afraid your wife turned into a lesbian. Tell her that you wrote the word homewrecker or something. You then found out it wasn't him or her and that you sprayed the wrong house, so you're calling to apologize. Refuse to give your name or business information and demand their forgiveness. And I like this idea, so let's give it a try and see how it works.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Mr. Castello?
Yeah.
Hey there, this is Mr. Dabalina from Royco's Lawn Service. And I needed to let you know we accidentally sprayed your lawn this week.
You must have the wrong...
Oh, you don't live on the road?
I do live on road.
Oh, yeah, we got your lawn by accident. We accidentally sprayed chemicals in your lawn, but it was supposed to be a nearby address.
What kind of chemicals?
Oh, it's grass killer. But we didn't do the whole lawn. We were actually just... we were spraying some words into the lawn.
Uh-huh.
Like in big block letters, you know?
Well, sounds like I've got a lot of liability behind you there.
You got what? I'm sorry, it's hard to hear you. You're talking really low.
I said it sounds like you have a lot of liability if you've sprayed weed killer in my lawn.
Yeah, well, no, it's not weed killer. It's grass killer.
Well, grass killer, yeah.
I mean, you probably don't want to hear all this, but I've been having the marital problems, and I thought the guy my wife was cheating with was at your house. Someone gave me the wrong address. So I wrote the word whore in your front lawn.
Which house did you spray? I have 3 houses.
70.
Okay, it's probably my daughter's house.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The one up by the road.
Yeah, I don't know. I sent my employees out to do it because I needed to establish an alibi. But it won't stay there very long. It's just a grass killer. I think the grass will grow back eventually. We didn't use industrial strength or anything.
Good Lord.
I'm sorry about this.
Wow.
Has she noticed it out there?
I haven't noticed it. No. When did this happen?
I think they came out yesterday, or no, it was the day before. But I think they took their time about it and came out maybe
during the day.
I would have thought they'd come out like early in the morning, where they wouldn't be seen like before it got light out. But it's not a big deal. It just says "whore" in giant block letters along the front yard.
Oh yeah, not a big deal at all. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's
whore on the lawn of my daughter.
Well, it didn't ruin it or anything. It just says "whore" now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's going to grow back. It's just grass. It's not that big of a deal, right?
Well, I'm glad you're fessing up to it.
Well, it's the right thing to do. I'm a Christian, you know.
Yeah. Well, let me get your number. That way I can, I guess this is your number you call me on. Let me go up here and see if I can see whatever they did.
Well, there's no reason to call me back. I'm just letting you know so you don't think... I didn't want you to think someone was singling you out and writing "whore" in your lawn. No, that was just a mistake.
Well, it's pretty bad in front of my daughter's house. I mean, let me go make sure there's nothing nothing we need to do to cover it up or something.
Yeah, put like a slip and slide down or a picnic table or something.
Yeah, well, let me go see what they did.
Okay, how long is that going to take?
Well, I'm gonna ride up there right now. Probably gonna take about 5 minutes.
Okay, why does it take so long? Do you drive really slow?
No, the house is a mile away from mine. Mine's way back down the driveway.
Right, but 1 mile, that should be like maybe 2 minutes tops if you're going 30.
Okay, well, I'm going to go check it out.
I'm just saying you're a slow driver.
Yeah, maybe so.
But at least you're not a whore, right?
Well, yeah, that's right. All right.
Oh, wait, you
I'll let you know something.
Wait a minute.
If we need to do something different.
You kind of hesitated there. You're not actually a whore, are you?
No.
Okay, all right. I didn't mean anything by that. It's just the way you hesitated.
This is more serious than you're making it out to be, but let me go check it out.
Well, I was just trying to lighten the mood since I made a mistake. That's what I do when I make a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well,
Okay.
let me check it out, and I'll let you know something back if we need to do something different.
Okay, have fun driving really slow over there, Grandpa. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Bob?
Yes.
Hello, this is Roy from Royco Lawn Service, and I was calling to let you know we accidentally sprayed your lawn this week. We got the addresses wrong, and we just kind of did your lawn by mistake. I just wanted to call and apologize for that.
What do you mean you sprayed my lawn?
We sprayed it with chemicals. My employees came over and just sprayed it down a couple days ago.
What kind of? I mean, is that something that's going to kill the grass?
Yeah, but not all of the grass. They actually sprayed words into the front lawn. So just that part of it.
They sprayed words into the front lawn?
Well, just it's so embarrassing. Like, I'm having marital issues, so I thought the guy my wife was cheating with was at your house, but we got the address wrong. So I had my employees spray "whore" in the front yard, like all along the front in giant block letters.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it turned out I got the wrong address. That it was down the road a bit.
And what address did you spray?
640 Avenue.
All right, so this is not a joke.
Oh, no, I wouldn't kid around about this. I'm a Christian. Just, they just got the wrong address. Just a honest mistake.
Okay, so I'm speechless.
Then why are you talking?
All right. See you later. Bye.
What? Why? Why are you hanging up?
I don't know where this is going. I don't know what this is about.
Oh, I'm just calling to apologize. I didn't want you to feel singled out or anything. It wasn't aimed at you or anything. It was aimed at that cheating whore of a wife of mine. And her...
What is the name of your lawn service again?
Rayco. And yeah, it's just a mistake. We found the right house and we did the right address.
You did wrong by the right address, is what you're saying.
Right. Well, no, we found out which address it was supposed to be, and this time we got the right one. It's definitely the guy that she's been cheating on me with.
So you're saying it's right to spray that even on the correct address?
Well, yeah. Well, she was cheating, so I wanted her to.
And you're saying you're a Christian person?
But she was cheating. That goes against what the Bible says.
That doesn't make any difference. That doesn't make any difference.
It kind of does. I mean, she was cheating. I mean, not that she didn't know me one, because I've cheated once or twice in the marriage, but I mean, she really cheated.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck with everything, man.
Okay. Well, I'm really sorry about the lawn.
All right. If this is true and your lawn company did this, then we will have more talking to do later down the line.
Oh no, it's okay. I let you know that we made a mistake. That's all. It's not a big deal.
Rayco Lawn Service.
Yeah, it'll grow back. It'll grow right back. We didn't use industrial strength.
Oh, that's certainly good to hear, right?
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Bye.
Why are you hanging up this time? Are you speechless again? Nobody ever asks how I got their number. Why doesn't anyone ask that?
You have the wrong number.
No, I don't. I'm calling for Adrian.
Yeah, you do.
I'm calling for Adrian, dummy. How do you know?
Excuse me?
You didn't. I didn't even tell you who I wanted. I'm calling for Adrian. Stupid.
Adrian is not here.
Oh, I thought I had the wrong number. Now he's not there?
Goodbye.
Why don't you... That was weird. I only called that number one time. She picks up and gives me an attitude.
Yeah.
Hey, Marvin?
Yeah, who's calling?
This is Mr. Dabalina from Royco's Lawn Service, and I needed to let you know we accidentally sprayed your lawn this week. We got the addresses wrong over there on... So,
yes, you did what?
We accidentally sprayed your lawn. We were supposed to do a lawn just, a little ways down the road.
Uh-huh.
So I'm calling to let you know. Oops, we sprayed your lawn. Sorry about that.
So what was supposed to happen?
Nothing. I'm just letting you know. We sprayed a little bit of grass killer on it, just along the front of it. It's not all of it or anything.
Grass killer?
Yeah. Well, we sprayed a word into the lawn. This is kind of embarrassing to talk about. I've been having marital problems, and I thought my wife was seeing you. And
are you serious?
Yeah, so I had my employees go over and squirt the word whore into the front lawn, like in big block letters.
Spray the word what? Hard?
Whore. Like my wife's a whore. But it turns out it wasn't you that she was cheating with. It was this guy down the street.
So but you sprayed my yard?
Yeah, but we figured it out. We just had the address, some numbers transposed. So we did the right lawn just this morning.
I cut the grass this morning, so I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
Well, did you notice a big blocky letters that spelled out the words whore when you were mowing?
No, I didn't.
Huh, okay. Well, that's good. Maybe, I don't know. We haven't had much rain lately. Maybe it just hasn't set in there yet.
I hope not.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it should just be big dirt patches in the shape of the word whore.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry about that. We got the right one though. It was just a few houses down from you. If you drive down a ways, you'll see someone else's lawn that says whore in giant block letters.
Yeah.
That's what she gets. She's a cheater.
I hope that the water. I hope that it rain. What would keep it from coming through?
I don't know. It should have happened by now. We wanted it to happen like before she went over there again, to have sex with this guy. That's not me.
So what guy was she seeing over here?
His name's Steve Dave. He lives, I don't know, maybe 10 houses down. Do you know him?
Steve Dave?
Yeah, Steve Dave.
I don't know him. What's his address? 32 what?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't have the work order here with me. But if you just go down the street, like maybe 5 to 10 houses, you'll see it in his front yard. It says whore. That's the one she's seeing. Watch out for that guy. He'll steal your wife from you. He's a homewrecker.
Is he married?
Hell if I know. I don't know. He's just a big jerk.
Do you know what he drives?
No, I don't know much about him. I had a private investigator find his address, but he gave me the wrong address. He gave me yours. So
32. I live at 32.
Yeah, that's the lawn we did first. We wrote whore in giant letters across your front lawn so everyone could see it. It's like when you look out there, it doesn't say whore yet.
You got me curious now. I'm going to look at that now. But
I guess it's just all the heat. It's making the chemicals not react or something.
I hope not. I hope it doesn't.
Yeah, me too. I feel bad for writing whore across the front of your lawn.
I'm looking out here now. It's supposed to be... Yeah, I cut the grass this morning.
Yeah.
I live right on the corner.
Also, on your roof, can you see your roof from where you are?
My roof?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, are you able to go out there and see your roof?
My roof?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm outside now.
Okay, because I replaced some of your shingles, and I wrote the word gullible all the way across the top of your roof. Like it's spelled out in shingles. It says the word gullible. See it?
You sure it's my house?
Yeah, that's 3 Drive. Do you see it in the roof, though? It says the word gullible.
I'm looking on top. Is it on the front or the back?
Oh, in the front, so everyone can see it. It's spelled out in shingles. It says the word gullible.
So, are you going to fix this?
No, I was actually just kidding. It doesn't really say gullible on your roof. I just wanted to see if you'd be gullible and look up.
Yeah, you got me.
Tee-hee. I was just trying to lighten the mood since I wrote whore in your front yard. I'm so sorry about that.
I don't see I don't see anything in the yard though.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Maybe my employees are a bunch of fuck-ups. They probably put the wrong chemicals in. They probably just put fertilizer in there.
I'm looking, but I don't see. I see some dark spots.
Do you see any ants?
Huh?
Do you see any ants?
Ants?
Yeah, like crawling around on the ground.
Yeah, I see some ant spots. I mean, some patches.
Stomp on them.
Huh?
Stomp on them. Stomp on them. Do it. Come on. You know you want to. Kill a bunch of living beings. It'll be awesome.
Wow.
They're just God's creatures. No big deal. Come on. Stomp them. Stomp them.
No, I don't really see any ants, but I'm sorry that happened to you, man.
Oh no, it's no problem. I actually, I cheated on her like 5 times, so she owed me one.
Wow.
Yep.
So y'all separated or what?
No, we're still 20
together?
Yep, 23 years now.
Boy, what a marriage.
It's like a fairy tale.
I hope it gets better.
Oh, it's pretty awesome. I mean, things happen. You know how married couples are.
Yeah. I'm glad me and my wife are not going through none of that stuff.
Yeah. Well, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, so y'all own a lawn company?
Yeah, Royco Lawn Service. Do you need any lawn work done?
I don't think so. I think it's already had it work, though.
Yeah.
It's called Lawnco?
Yeah, Royco. Royco.
Royco.
Yep.
Royco. Whose name is Roy? You?
Oh, no, my name's Bob Dabalina.
Okay. Where you get Royco from?
Roy is an acronym.
Okay. So if it rains, it'll probably show up, huh?
Nah, it's probably just all blown away by now.
I hope
Oh,
so.
well, we tried,
Yeah. Well, I wish you guys luck.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Okay, take care.
Goodbye. That was cool. I've never had a hang-up happen in the middle of a screen door opening, so that was totally worth it. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop doing these. It's just not working out. It's working just about as well as last time when I was... what was I doing? I don't even remember. I was doing something similar. So I'm finished with these now, and if you didn't like him, you can blame Cactus Commando. He's the one that told me to do this. I was all done with the lawn calls, and he had to send a message or comment
hey, Brad,
or whatever.
Mothman52 here.
Hello.
Anyway, after your Sensei Doug show, I was just noticing you keep saying snake eyes. And
yeah, what's up with that?
That's nothing. That's like dice, you know. What you want to be saying is stink eye. People are giving you the stink eye. So get that right, okay?
But it's snake eyes.
Maybe if you say Sensei Steve Dave, that would be cool too. Anyway, keep up the great work. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I know Snake Eyes is wrong, but I think it was the original call I made to that electronics store guy. Apparently that's someone that Longmont Potion Castle had been pranking before, and that's why he was telling me I was in a lot of trouble. Anyway, somebody sent me that number, said I should call him, and there just happened to be a Sensei place next door. And I don't remember if that guy was Sensei Doug, or did that happen at the baby store? I don't know. I don't know when Snake Eyes started, but I know it's wrong. I said it wrong the first time, and it just kind of stuck. So I'm just going to say it wrong forever. I know I can start saying stink eye instead, but I'd rather just say it wrong, and maybe they'll correct me and make fun of me for saying it the wrong way, like you're doing.
Hey, Brad, it's the Mad Weasel.
Hello.
Hey, really like your show. Really just want the echo effect. So long, gay boy!
Wow. Hey, I'm some random guy. But I've been reading Toothpaste for Dinner after you talked about it on one of the shows.
Oh, that old
thing. It's pretty stupid, and I love them. So thanks for the tip on that.
Anytime.
I was kind of wondering if you still keep up on it.
Not
I saw one where this guy's talking to a dead plant. He's like, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?" I was wondering if that was an inspiration for you.
Nope. Not at all.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm really behind on Toothpaste for Dinner. I think it's been like a year since I read anything by them. But if you haven't read Toothpaste for Dinner, they are the ones who made a comic strip which inspired the name for the Snowplow show. He also inspired putting sand all over apartment buildings. That was a comic strip made by Toothpaste for Dinner at toothpastefordinner.com.
Brad, this is Joe Punk again, and I'm very sorry for these duplicate voicemails, but I just realized I said 160-something thousand. It's 16,300 something.
I don't even know what you're referring to.
Sorry about that. That was kind of stupid. Probably sounded insane. But anyway, I also wanted to say the check in the cash places. Yes, you can go there, give them a check for let's say
Yeah, this is like a 42-second voicemail. The one before that he sent is a minute and 10 seconds. And we don't have time for that.
Joe Punk. I basically...
I'm playing the first one now, by the way.
Been listening to you guys for a while. Or now you, but... Anyway, I just want to say thank you very much for your shows, and I also have.
You're welcome.
For 3 weeks now, I've been running a Facebook scraper, and I did a count, and right now I have over 162,000. So I have 162,000.
What the fuck's a scraper account?
That associate with a profile that when you look up the phone number, it will show you at least their profile. Maybe if you if you click on the
calling from a payphone
profile, you can see their friends. Pictures, some public posts, stuff like that.
Neat.
Kind of interesting.
Cool.
Lots of numbers.
Yay.
I don't know. I don't even know why the hell I'm doing it. I started.
Yeah, cut it out, you hacker.
I just never hit Control-C. So
don't send me your hacked shit. You're gonna get me in trouble again.
It's still going. Let me know if you're interested in any of them. They're separated by area code, so you can kind of get it down by city. I was thinking of throwing it in Tableau and having it actually.
Probably not a good idea now that you've told me you're scraping things, whatever that means.
Not just the area code, it's a little more comprehensive. But anyway, keep on keeping on, and I really enjoy your shows, and I look forward to listening to more. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, I don't know what Facebook scraping is, but it's probably something I don't want to be involved in.
Hey, Brad, it's Crimson. Hey, I'm calling just to remind myself, since I can't remember to do anything else in my life other than download the latest Stone Losers episodes. I thought I'd just leave myself a little to-do list here on a voicemail. Hey, Luke. Listening to this?
Oh shit.
Or, whatever your name
doxed yourself, didn't you?
Is. Remember?
Hey everybody, Crimson's real name is Luke. Don't forget that.
Got the trash. Remember to empty the litter box. just do, your chores. You gotta tidy up a little bit, all right?
All right, thanks, Crimson. I hope that's all you need.
Hey, Brad. Sucks that your representatives are always busy, but, this is Court, calling from Tallahassee in the great state of Florida.
Best state ever.
So, as it turns out, I've been talking to people in the Facebook group, and apparently there's a lot of us PLAers here in Tallahassee, and we're getting together for a little PLA Con South.
Tallahassee? Why did that say Tallahassee? He said he's in Tallahassee. Hold on, I have to replay that.
Here in Tallahassee.
And, Tallahassee?
We're getting together for a little PLA Con South. How many people would we have to get together, and what would all we have to do to get you to make a visit in Tallahassee? It'd be great if you could answer that. Anyway, so long, Brad.
I thought he was going to say fuck boy. I had my hand on the dial thing. I'm sorry, though. I don't see myself going to Florida anytime soon. I'm a little busy right now with, federal charges against me and stuff. No offense or anything, but if you do have a meetup, let me know. I can announce it or whatever. And you're going to have to pay me like a $500 meetup fee, so be sure to get in touch with me about that. That part's really important.
Hey, Brad. It's the guy from New Hampshire again, calling you months later.
That's great.
I have something fucking incredible.
Like I remember anything after a few months.
Just want to thank you because in one of your prior shows, I think it was the one where you one of the ones where you're doing lawn care.
Mm-hmm.
Like your stupid fucking wife, you just rolled up a newspaper, and she learned to and then she learned, you brought her to heel.
That's how you teach them.
Lately my girlfriend has been acting up, she's having a fucking attitude about women's rights and all that bullshit.
Yep.
So one day,
they're always going on about women's rights.
I rolled up a newspaper and held it in front of her, like I was gonna whack her in the nose, and she learned to stop it.
Yes.
So I just want to thank you.
So that's everyone's homework assignment for this week. Domestic abuse. Hit your girlfriends,
for
please.
Imparting that on to me, because now, whenever she acts up, all I have to do is roll up a newspaper, and she knows she better stop it.
The only problem is, where the fuck do you get a newspaper? I mean, I guess if you're married, you just keep one lying around for when you need it, when you need to roll it up and tell someone no.
Thanks, Brad.
That's the hardest part about keeping your woman in line.
Hey, Brad.
Hey.
Been listening to your show for a while now. This is my first time calling in. My name's Isaac.
Hey, Isaac.
Just want to say I like what you do. It's very funny. Keep it up. And a quick...
In the Google translation, it says, I like what you do with 420. Keep it up.
Question that I came up with while listening to some of your calls. You should call as Royco Pest Control and tell them that you think they're going to need your services soon. Give them your number because you expect there might be some termites coming around. You heard there's some termites in that neighborhood.
Yep, they're on the way.
And basically...
always causing trouble.
Or bed bugs, whatever other pests you come up with. Imply that someone left some bugs for them.
Yeah.
And they're going to need your services real soon. And that'll get them going, I'm sure. So, I don't know.
I think I did something like that
Hopefully
once, didn't I? Like I was driving through a neighborhood with my extermination truck, and a huge barrel of bed bugs rolled off the truck and rolled across the road and hit their house. I have kind of a vague memory of this. I don't remember exactly what happened with that, but I sort of remember doing that once on a late night show.
Yeah, that appeals to you. If so, I'll look forward to hearing it on the show.
Okay.
Take care.
Yeah, or maybe I could do like a shakedown thing, like the mob does. They won't pay me for termite removal. They'll just pay me for keeping the termites from, just kind of showing up. It'd be a real shame if your house got infested with termites, wouldn't it?
Hey, Brad.
Hello.
It's Dr. Astronaut. I was thinking, I don't know if you've ever done this or thought about this, but I was thinking about this when I was listening to those ham radio pranks.
Yup.
And I was thinking it might be cool if you did like a two-parter prank where you tell one person you're calling from Taco Bell and they're coming through on the frequency or whatever, and then you say, I'm just going to give your call sign to the FCC or whatever, right? And then wait 2 weeks. And then you could reuse the same numbers, call them back as like the FCC. They probably would have forgotten your voice. You could just go a little deeper or something.
That only takes like 3 minutes, maybe 4.
Or higher if you want to sound like a girl. You have such a high, whiny voice.
Yep, that's me.
And you could say your name's like Claudia or something. Sorry, I've got a cold.
I can tell.
Space cold.
Yeah, I hate that space cold.
Yeah, that might be cool. You can reuse the same numbers and then
The long con, right?
The same person. I just freak them out both times. All right, thanks, man. Bye.
Okay, that could be fun. Maybe I could do like a 4-part prank where it takes like 5 months for the payoff. I'll just do like 4 really unfunny shows of the setup and everything. And every time I can just be like, just you guys wait. It's going to be totally worth it. On the 5th show, it's going to be so epic.
Hello, Ron.
Hello.
Rick Monkey Boy here.
Hey there.
I was listening to your little voicemails, and one of your callers was saying something about that most of your listeners were millennials. And, of course, I'm like you. I'm sure it's more of a mixture. I'd be damn if I look at myself as a millennial.
Yeah.
1980 right here.
Fucking millennials.
Innovation.
Who do they think they are?
Let's go. Thank you very much. Anyway, if you look at the technicalities of years you were born, even as much as us 80s babies want to be Generation X, they've got it screwed up where they're showing millennials born in the 80s. And maybe the website I was looking at was giving us disinformation.
Yeah, I actually heard this recently, and I don't think anyone can understand what you're saying because holy crap, your phone connection. But I think it was Dan Harmon. He was talking about it on his podcast, about how he just found out that he's a millennial and he's like my age. But that sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I don't believe any of that.
That's the problem there. I can't go with that. Sorry if I'm offending you, little got to have it now millennials, but I can't go with that.
Yeah, that won't offend him.
Anyway, on a side note, JD or whoever it was that makes a lot of your little computer intros.
Yep.
I got a good
You're
one,
awesome.
man. Play the Jaws background music and get the Irish guy, you know, the guy that calls you all the time, or blah.
That guy.
Yeah, and just have
Yeah, hey, what happened to that guy? I haven't heard from him in forever now.
it repeat. That
That was a really long setup for a joke, but I enjoyed it, Ruprecht. Good one.
Really get that whole feel.
I think you should make
You
it.
just have that like a nice little 2-minute intro. No, that wouldn't annoy anybody. It's pretty good. Anyway, that's all I got to say.
Somebody out there needs to do that.
Hey, Roy. Ruprecht out. Ruprecht away!
Thanks, Ruprecht. Let's do just a few more calls before we get out of here today. I've got this list from Apocalypse. It's a brand new apartment list. And I'm not going to do all of them. It looks like he sent me about 39 of them. So I'll save some for a future show. But Apocalypse, he's inspired by the Handy Talkie episode. He wants me to tell an apartment manager that I now have a ham radio license, and I brought a ham radio kit that includes a 300-foot antenna, and I'm installing it on the roof of the apartment, because the rules don't say anything about that. It only talks about those satellite dishes, right? And he's got some other ideas in here, so I'm just going to do a few of these and see where they go.
Police Department, how may I help you?
Oh, hey, hi, this is Roy. I'm a tenant here.
Yeah, what can I help you with?
Well, I just needed to let you know I'm going to be installing an antenna on my roof, a 300-foot...
We do not allow those.
Well, no, you don't allow satellite dishes. I'm doing an antenna. It's like a 300-foot ham radio antenna.
Uh-huh.
And it's totally different. It's just it's just
Who's
really...
installing it?
That would be me. I've already started. I've put the clamps on the roof underneath the shingles.
No, you can't do that. You have because you're cutting into our building. We have to fill out paperwork before you do that. You can't just do it.
No, I'm not cutting into anything. I just installed some clamps underneath the shingles.
Yeah, so you're pulling our shingles up?
Oh, no, I didn't pull them up. I just installed clamps underneath them for where the antenna's going to attach to. And it's like a 300-foot antenna. You know, this is really big. It's going to have a flashing red light on the top for airplanes. So this isn't a satellite dish. I think you're confusing it with a satellite dish.
To be honest, you're not really supposed to be touching anything with our roof before we fill out paperwork, period, whether it's a satellite dish or not.
But I got my ham radio
because
license.
It's a liability. So I would stop doing anything and don't install further until I talk to the owner.
Well,
because you can get a lot of trouble if they don't approve it.
I've already started putting it together, and I put those clamps up, and I just got
that's what I'm saying. You should have called us first before you started putting it together and got the okay on it.
Look, I wasn't calling to ask your permission. I need to find out if anyone in the complex has a pacemaker, because this the radiation from this could interfere with it.
You have to have our permission is what I'm saying. We can legally sue you. That's what I'm saying.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, I can legally sue you because you're damaging our property without of our permission.
Well, I'm not.
So do not go any further because you do need our permission.
Well, you don't have to be rude about it. I'm
sorry. I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to make sure you understand like the severity of what you're doing.
I'm just trying to have a hobby. Don't you have a hobby?
You can't do it. That's not a hobby. I understand that, but we have to get it cleared through owners, and we have to have paperwork.
What do you mean it's not a hobby?
If you're asking if people have pacemakers, that seems a bit serious.
Oh no, it's fine.
And legally, we can sue you for doing any type of work to the property without our permission, especially considering it's on the roof, and you're saying that radiation happens.
Well, no,
so
it's
if
just
you continue
to
go further and you don't stop the process until I talk it over with the owners, there are going to be consequences.
Fine, I won't.
I'm not saying you can't install it. I'm saying you need permission from us first, and we have to sign off on it and say, okay, and have paperwork documented. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to stress how serious this can be.
Do you know if anyone has pacemakers though? Like just curious, no reason.
Are you just gonna keep installing it? Because if that's the case, I'll go ahead and call the owners and I'll call my maintenance guys up here. And we'll get this settled.
I won't do it, but just incidentally, does anyone around here have pacemakers that you know about?
Yes, people do have pacemakers.
Which ones?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what unit you live in. I don't know where you're at. I'm going to have to do a survey and see who has pacemakers.
Okay. I'll just go around and start knocking.
You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You don't understand how illegal this is.
No, I'll bring a clipboard. It's not illegal to ask.
You cannot do that, sir. You cannot do that. What is your name?
It's not illegal.
And I need your unit number.
Hey, it's not illegal to ask people if they have a pacemaker.
It's not. However, because you're installing something on our property that we own without our permission, it is.
But I'm putting a red blinking light on the top of it, so airplanes.
But you're still managing with the roof, and you're asking if people have pacemakers for radiation. And I am, as a manager, am telling you not to do it until I talk to the owners. And if you deliberately ignore me, we reserve the right to take further action in this situation.
All right. Listen, I had to learn Morse code for this. Like to get my ham radio license, and now you're telling me I can't even use my ham radio?
I understand. I'm not saying you can't do it in general. I have to get it okayed first.
But I need the antenna so I can talk to Iran.
I have to get it okayed first through the management and the owner, and we have to have paperwork to sign off on it.
I'm sure they're going to say it's fine. It's going to be okay.
Okay, well, until they do... You can look if you want to go ahead and install it. Go ahead. You will be evicted.
All right,
and there may or may not be a lawsuit.
Well, you just gave me permission.
Now, if you want to just wait until tomorrow, so I can talk to them, and you can bring me paperwork explaining what this is and why you need to know who needs pacemakers, then that will be a different story. But if you want to deliberately ignore me right now, as I'm trying to explain to you the severity of the situation and how serious this can get. And I'm telling you the process of what needs to be done, then that's up to you, and that's fine. We can take the further action that we need to take. But to make sure everyone's safe, I would prefer if you just wait off on it. Do not take any surveys. Do not go knocking door to door, because I'm asking you not to until I talk to the owner.
It's just that I already put those
Now, if you want to ignore everything I'm saying, go ahead.
No, I don't want to.
There will be consequences.
But you know how there's multiple buildings here?
Yes, I understand. There's multiple buildings here.
Okay, well, hey, don't be a jerk about it. I'm trying to explain something to you. Like, I've put the clips on 2 different buildings. The antenna's going to straddle 2 different buildings. It's going to look kind of like the.
Okay, so now you're not only dealing with your building, you're dealing with someone else's building.
Well, it's not my building to begin with. I'm a renter.
2 buildings
I'm a renter
that are being messed with without our permission. We own this building. You cannot do anything to any part of this building.
You won't even let me talk
on the outside without our permission.
You're yammering on and on and on. I was just trying to tell you what I was doing, and you just interrupted and started yelling at me again. I already put the clips up.
I don't know why you're trying to tell me what you're doing, because I'm asking you not to do it until I speak with the owner.
Well, I was trying to explain why I'm telling you, and you interrupted me and started yelling at me again.
Well, my apologies.
Bitch, 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 bitch. That's all you ever do.
I'm sorry. What is your unit number, sir?
10.
10?
Yep.
5? You're in 10-5-10?
Yeah, yep, that's the one.
What unit number are you in? 10-5-10, number what?
Well, I don't know. Like, you're being kind of a jerk about the whole thing. Like, do I even want to? I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up, okay?
I need to know your unit number, sir.
No, forget it. I don't even want to talk to you. You're just, you know what? I'll probably try and tell you.
I need to know your unit number, or I will walk around this whole entire part, or I can just what we want to do.
You're going to walk around
I just
and do
need
what?
to know your unit number so I can talk to the owners about it. You're not even supposed to be doing this at all because I'm asking you not to do it.
Well, you know what'll probably happen? I'll probably try to tell you my unit number, and you'll interrupt and start yelling at me before I can tell you.
Well, let's try it.
Well, no. I've been burned too many times by you at this point. It's just an evil little trick you're playing. You just like to try and you just like to interrupt people when they're just trying to talk, tell you what they're doing. Hey, you stopped. Are you still there?
I'm here. I'm here.
I thought you hung up because I couldn't hear you talking anymore.
Okay. Can I please have your unit number?
Here, let me think. No.
Okay. So I'll just look up for your phone number, and I will go by your name, and we will discuss this later. So if you want to continue what you're doing, that's fine. We can file eviction, and that'll be
Well, this phone number won't show up because I'm calling from the payphone out in the parking lot.
I don't have a payphone in my parking lot.
Yes, you do. What, do you never go outside or something? It's right out there.
I don't have a payphone.
It's right by the mailboxes, you idiot. Well, holy shit, Apocalypse. That idea worked pretty well. That was the very first number on the list. She takes her job way too seriously. So I guess we'll just keep going with that for a couple more calls. Oh, and I forgot the most important part. He was saying the reason I should be calling them is to offer base jumping from the tower as an apartment amenity, and say that the Russian government will use your antenna to beam high-energy microwaves into the complex. And and he says Russia instead of China because of the stupid Russia hysteria today. Whenever he sent this, I guess, back on July 19th, apparently something was happening with Russia. I don't know, I don't watch the news, but he says that might freak people out a little bit more. Oh, and he says I have to play Technical Writer, so if you're hearing Technical Writer right now, that's Apocalypse's fault. Don't complain at me. He asked for it, and he's the one that sent in the numbers, so I have to give Apocalypse what he wants.
Thank you for calling Apartments. This is Hannah. How can I help you?
Hey, this is Sensei Doug. I'm a tenant here, and I have a question. I have a question for you. I'm putting up an antenna up above where my apartment is, like a big ham radio antenna.
What's your address?
I'm in apartment. 3646.
3646. Okay, now we do not do any kind of antennas or anything like that.
I know, that's why I have to put my own up, because you guys don't have them here. This is going to be like a really big antenna, like 300 foot tall. I just got my ham radio license. And, I'm going to
Okay, we do not allow that here.
Oh yeah, you do. No, ham radios are totally legal. They allow me to talk to people halfway across the world. It's really amazing. It's a lot of fun. It's a good hobby. But, I need a good antenna to reach all the way over to my comrades. So, I just...
Please take down your name and number, and I can give you a call back.
Sure, yeah. Sensei Doug. Well, you have my number. It's there on caller ID. I was just calling to find out, is it okay if I use the antenna in the off hours when I'm not broadcasting? Can I just use the antenna to blanket the entire complex?
Honey, I don't have your name on the lease. I'm sorry.
Okay, can I just, use the antenna to blanket the entire complex in microwave radiation? Is that okay? Okay, that didn't work out. I said Sensei Doug on that one because he put a note on this one and said that they have security cameras all over the place. And he wanted me to let management know that I'm taking down the cameras because it keeps looking at me. Here, I'm going to call her right back. And now she won't pick up. Just rings. It's been ringing forever.
The person you are calling is unavailable. Please leave a message.
So I'm going to save that one just because it has the security cameras, and maybe I'll try it again in a week or something when a different person answers.
Thank you for calling Townhomes. This is Christy. May I help you?
Hey, Christy. I'm a tenant here, and I have a question.
Okay.
I installed a really tall ham radio antenna on my roof, like right above my apartment. Or actually, I installed 4 of them.
Okay.
And I was just wondering, do you know if anyone in the complex uses pacemakers?
honestly don't know. But what unit are you in?
I'm over in 3127.
3127. Okay.
Yep.
Were you given permission to?
Oh no, that's why I put the 4 antennas. Like I'm a new ham radio user. I just got my license a few months ago. So the 300-foot antenna in the middle, that's the one for ham radio broadcasts. And then I put 3 antennas around it, and they emit so much energy that they make all of the antennas invisible. Like you can't see them from the ground. It erases the visual spectrum.
Okay. And what unit are you in again?
3127.
Okay. That is actually a vacant unit.
Really? 3129 is not vacant. The one next door is vacant to me.
You said you lived in 3127.
No, 29.
You said 27 twice.
Oh no.
What's your name?
No, I said 29. My 7s look like a 9. That's probably what you're thinking when I write them on paper.
No, because I didn't see what you wrote on paper.
I thought it was a great excuse, but apparently not.
Thank you for calling. This is Mackenzie. How may I help you?
Hey, Mackenzie. This is Roy. I'm a tenant here.
Yeah, how are you?
Not too bad. I just have a question about this ham radio antenna that I'm installing on my roof above my apartment. Do you know what the maximum height is for these? Is a 300-foot antenna allowed?
You're not supposed to have antennas.
Well, no. It says we're not allowed to have satellite dishes, but this is a ham radio antenna. It's just an antenna. That's all.
Oh, okay. Let me ask. I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Can I please?
Huh?
What?
Oh, I was just saying. I'm gonna make a pirate radio ham radio station. That's all.
Oh, okay. Let me go ask. May I please put you on a brief hold?
Okay.
Thanks.
Apparently, the office girl is about 14 years old. By manager, she means her mother. Hopefully, she's not listening.
Sir?
Yeah? Yes?
We do not allow antennas on the roof.
Oh, no, it's just a ham radio antenna. It's like if there's an emergency, we'll have a ham radio on the premises.
I know. Unfortunately, we don't allow those.
Ah, well, it's too late. I already put the antenna up.
Okay.
But it's okay. I installed these hologram things around them, and it makes it invisible, basically.
So you have holograms?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Well, is the manager there? Can I just talk to the manager?
Yeah. May I please put you on a brief hold?
Okay, yeah. I'm going to give her a piece of my mind. Mom! Telephone!
Hi, this is Fran. My name is Fran, and I'm a leasing agent here. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, Fran. I was hoping to find out what the maximum wattage output of an antenna is. Because, I don't want to give anyone cancer around here when I'm broadcasting on my ham radio.
I have no idea. I have a maintenance man here I can ask, though.
Okay, all right. Because I put this antenna...
Oh, he's standing right here.
Okay.
Do you know what the maximum wattage an antenna puts out?
No, we're allowed to put out. I can put out 1 billion watts.
That they're allowed to put out. Residents, I guess. Well, they can't put out antennas here. Well, now, you can't put out antennas on our property, just so you know.
It's too late. I already did it. It's up there. But I disguised it. You can't even tell it's there. It's fine. You can't even see it. It's fine.
Well, no, but you can't have it here.
Well,
that's not allowed.
Well, too late. It's up. It's broadcasting. I'm running a pirate radio station through my ham radio.
But I'm just... Is it an indoor antenna?
Oh, no, it's outdoor. It's like 300 foot tall.
I'm sorry, you've got the wrong number. We don't have any kind of antenna like that here.
No. I'm saying I disguised it. You can't even see it.
What's your address?
Well, it's one circle.
10,000?
Yep, that's the one. Yeah, it's hidden. It's fine. I took care of it. Everything's fine. You can't even see it. I just wanted to make sure, nobody had pacemakers or.
This is my deal with that. We need to meet with you, so you need to come up here.
No,
Are you at home now?
Yeah, but I can't come out right now. It's a little too early for that. I did notice that the grass...
Well, I tell you what, I will give Kristen your phone number and your address, and she will be contacting you tomorrow.
Okay, hey, do you know if you have like a lawn service that, comes out and fertilizes the place?
Yes, they already do.
Okay, because I noticed around my apartment building, the grass is starting to turn yellow, and I think that's because of all the radiation from the antenna.
Okay.
Do you think, could you ask them to put extra fertilizer?
Well, I think we'll be getting rid of the antenna first.
No,
I will let you know.
Absolutely not. I run a business here, and this antenna, my radio station, I have advertisers, and
I'm so sorry. That's something that you can't do here.
Okay, well,
I would tell you what, though. I will have Kristen call you tomorrow.
Okay, you don't have to be a big jerk about it. I'm just.
Oh no! It's just that people usually ask what they're allowed to do, and you never asked us about this. And we would have told you.
Yes, I did. I just called and asked what the maximum wattage output was, so I wouldn't give people cancer. You're welcome.
If you've already put it up, then it's too late. You understand? But that's okay.
I like how you said. I like how you said "too late" really dramatically. Like I felt like there should have been like dramatic music playing and.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I will have Kristen call you tomorrow.
All right. Do you have my phone number?
I do. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, do you have caller ID?
Well, yes, of course we do.
Oh, that's amazing. I didn't think people had that anymore. I thought that was...
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Okay. Well, I will have Kristen call you tomorrow.
Okay, and tell Kristen to take care of the damn lawn, because it's all turning yellow around my apartment. It makes it look like a complex full of hobos. Tell her that.
I will tell her that. I sure will.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
You don't have to talk in that condescending tone to me, lady.
I'm really not, to be honest with you.
You are, actually. And what do you mean to be honest with me? Have you not been being honest before? Okay, I'm going to do one more idea of Apocalypse's. He says he always liked the Syrian refugee prank, saying that you signed up for the refugee program with the government, and they're sending 20 refugees to stay with you, and you can't get out of the 5-year contract. And maybe you already converted your apartment for an Airbnb, so it all works out. What a great idea. So I'm going to do like 1 or 2 of these, and then I'm going to be finished, because I don't want to use up the whole list right now. I want to do an entire show of these. In fact, I want to do an entire show of just, like hidden cave pranks. Digging tunnels under the complex.
Thank you for calling Apartments. This is Bailey. How can I help you?
Hey, Bailey. I'm a tenant here, and I have a question.
Absolutely. What can I do for you?
Well, I signed up for this program to help out refugees from Syria, and I didn't know they were going to do this. I thought I was just sending them money to feed them and stuff, but they're actually they've sent the refugees over here, and they're going to be staying in my apartment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's just 5 of them, 5 total, and they're just going to be here for a couple of years, they say.
Okay.
And, apparently I signed a contract. I didn't realize that, but there's going to be 5 people living here in the living room, and I just thought you should know, if you see a lot of people coming and going.
Right. All right.
That's just
what was your address again?
I'm here at apartment 1031.
1031. And what's your street name?
Stone Spring Way.
Stone Spring. All right. Well, yeah. Hopefully it's not too much of an inconvenience on you.
No, it's easy. It's piece of cake.
All right. Well, if you have any other questions or you need anything, just let us know.
Oh yeah, no problem at all. Hey, do we pay for water here?
Oh. Yes. Yep. You get billed for that through.
Darn it. Okay. All right. And one of them is a ham radio enthusiast, and he installed a 300-foot ham radio antenna on the roof. And I know we're supposed to ask about that stuff normally, but he didn't even ask me. So there's a big 300-foot antenna on the roof. It's got a blinking red light on the top, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's probably going to need to be taken down, definitely. Most definitely, that will need to be taken down. Okay, well, he says that since there's a contract, he can't be evicted. So, and he's got a point. It's true. So there's not much I can do. He's doing some sort of pirate radio to his friends in Syria. I don't know how it all works. I'm not really into ham radio stuff.
Yeah, that'll just need to be taken down. Most definitely, it's just in our leasing contract.
I told him
that.
Yeah, he says no. He's like, I refuse, and you can't evict me because contract.
All right. Well, I'll have to talk to my property manager about that.
And he says
that's definitely
okay.
not allowed.
All right.
So.
He says he's going to put up a couple more, and I think he's up there. Can hear him hammering. Okay. Well, you're not getting pissed about anything, so I'm just going to let you go.
Yep. All right. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
So did she just not believe me the entire time? Because at first it seemed like she believed me, and she's like, oh, I hope that's not an inconvenience for you. No problems here, though. Let's try that one again. Maybe that was just an incredibly stupid idea that Apocalypse had. Syrian refugees. Who's going to believe that?
This is Antonia. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm a tenant here. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I've got some Syrian refugees that are staying with me for the next, just for the rest of this year is all. And I just thought I'd let you know, if you see a lot of people coming and going, they're just Syrian refugees.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. You're a resident here, and people have moved into your apartment?
Yeah, but they're Syrian refugees. I signed up for a program. I thought I was just signing up to send them money and stuff so they can eat, but it turns out I signed a thing that said they can live with me.
Oh, wow.
Yep, it's pretty crazy, but I'm okay with it. Whatever. It's a good deed. I don't do enough good deeds these days, so it's fine.
In order to have someone live in your apartment, then we definitely have to add them to your lease.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'll have them write down their names. I can't pronounce any of their names, and they don't speak English.
And they have to apply and be.
Oh no! Oh no! There's a contract. It's like it's some program under President Trump. I just supporting these.
Yeah, but we have. Yeah, but when you sign a lease here, part of your lease states that you won't move anyone into your house without going through the proper procedures as far as applying.
Yeah, but it's not like I knew what I was doing. I just thought I was feeding refugees. I didn't know they were going to come here and live.
Unfortunately, how long have you been here?
About a year. They've got a letter. It actually has the presidential seal on it. It's from Trump, so it's not like you can just kick them out. They're.
What is your address?
I'm in apartment 4.
In.
Yep. Or apartment 60. I'm sorry. No, apartment 4.
Okay, so you're in Wait a minute. What's your name, sir?
It's Roy.
Roy.
Hey, there's someone screeching in the background. Could you just
hold on one.
Tell her to shut the fuck up, please.
Sir, I cannot do that.
Just it's fine. Tell her.
I'm going to ask that you don't talk like that on the phone.
Okay, just tell her it's not you. It's the person on the phone that said it. It's not you saying it.
Yeah, but
you got to get your point across.
Can't talk like that on the phone.
You got to show her who's boss.
Sir, we don't talk like that on the phone in this office.
Oh, I do.
So can I put you on hold for 1 second, please?
Okay. She's still going.
And what's your name?
Roy.
Roy, and your last name?
Gerbel.
Drubel?
Yep. I can still hear her in the background. She's
yes, sir. Hold on 1 second.
My ex-wife. All right.
This is Maria. How can I help you?
Hey, Maria.
Hey, how are you?
Not too bad. This is Roy. I just... Is this somebody different? I was just telling what's-her-face about the Syrian refugees.
Yeah, this is Maria. I'm the property manager, so this is a different person.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just coming to try to figure out what's going on, so see if I can help you.
Oh, did that other lady forget to tell you?
She gave me the phone immediately. She said it was a phone call I needed to handle.
Oh, wow. That wasn't very professional of her. Is she just kind of a discount office person?
How can I help you, sir?
Well, I thought she would just tell you what was going on. There's some Syrian refugees that are going to be living with me for the rest of this year. I'm under contract to house them until the end of this year, till January 1st, 2018. So I was just calling to let you guys know if you see a bunch of people coming and going. That's all.
Okay. What's your apartment number?
4?
You're in apartment 4?
Yep.
And you said that... Sorry. Is that wrong? Is it not 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
Oh, okay, sorry. So, and you're saying that you're going to have some refugees that are going to be moving in with you?
Well, no, they've moved in already. They're here. They're staying in the living room.
Oh, okay. They just have to come into the office and apply.
Oh, no,
they can't stay there if they're not on the lease.
Well, no, this is like a government thing, and I don't think they have to do any of that stuff. They're just here. I'm just letting you know. There's going to be a lot of people coming and going. And,
okay.
You know, just...
Do you mind coming to the office?
No, I don't really want to because these people might steal something.
Okay. If you're scared that the people that you have moved into your home are going to steal something, you need to call the police.
Well, no, I'm like they haven't actually stole anything. I'm just suspicious of them. You know, I don't know these people.
Okay. Would you like me to come there and call the police for you?
No, I don't want any police call. These people are these people are my guests in my home, and they're staying here until the end of this year.
Okay, sir. So let me repeat what you're telling me just to make sure that I understand it.
Okay.
You're saying that you have some refugee individuals that you've moved into your home, and it's a government thing, and they're on contract to live with you through the rest of the year?
Yep. Did everyone in the office get that?
So, our
That's a yes.
contract actually doesn't allow that. So what's going to happen...
Yeah, but this is signed by Trump. It's signed by Trump, so...
Signed by Trump.
It's some program. It's some government program. They showed me the letterhead, and it's got Trump's signature on the bottom. It's a form letter.
Can you bring that into the office?
I don't even have pants on. I'm not leaving the house. Quit trying to get me to come over.
No pants. I understand. So can you put some pants on and then come to the office?
I'd prefer not to. I'm just calling.
Okay.
Why are you making a big deal of this? I'm just letting you know there's going to be a few extra people here. Not a big deal.
I'm very sorry. I don't mean to make it a big deal. We just have to go by our lease that we have signed with all residents, and that is a violation of our lease. So I would need to speak with you, or you would have to have them come and apply.
Yeah, but this is like a federal contract.
Violation letter.
This is a federal contract, so I think it trumps your lease. Get it, Trumps?
We would need a copy of that contract to discuss it.
Okay, well, no, there's nothing to discuss. I can just let you go now. I was just letting you know about the Syrian refugees.
Well, sir, please understand that what we're going to have to do is send you a violation letter.
Well, it sounds like you're trying to kick them out just because they're Syrian.
I don't have an issue with anybody.
Well, it sounds like you do. You're trying to kick them.
What I need to do is get some information from you. What is your name? I'm sorry, I didn't ask that when I got on the phone.
Oh, just ask that other lady. I already talked to her.
You already told her your name?
Yeah, I told her everything. She's just a bad employee. You get rid of her.
Okay.
She doesn't know how to do anything.
What did you say your apartment number was? She should have
wrote some shit down. Like, don't you? Does she like have a piece of paper or something? She wasn't writing anything down.
I'm just confirming.
Well, no, you said you didn't even ask. Oh, go ahead.
No, I didn't ask you. I'm confirming with you now. So
okay.
I apologize. I misworded that. But can you tell me what your name is?
Oh, no. Well, let's just confirm it. Go ahead, and I'll confirm yes or no.
No, sir. I'm asking you what your name is.
Oh, what name do you have there on that paper?
Can you tell me your apartment number?
I already did that, and I also told the other lady, so it should be on the paper, and I told you. Which one do you have?
Well, we have different numbers, so I need to get an exact number from you.
How do you know they're different? Different than what?
Because you gave me one and you gave her one, and they're not the same numbers.
Which ones did I give? Which ones do you have?
I don't want to go back and forth with you. I just need to get some information from you.
Well, you said you wanted to confirm. I'm trying to confirm.
So that we can verify your lease.
Say which ones you have, and I'll confirm. Yes or no.
Give me 1 second, sir.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
Okay, sir. Sorry about that. Do you have any more questions or any other information you'd like to give me today?
No, that's it. I already gave it all to you, and then you gave me a really hard time.
Alrighty, thank you for your day. You have a great day, okay?
You're welcome. You too.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
I love you. So the thing with the apartment number is, like, they answered with a different apartment complex. I think this is all Apocalypse's fault. I think he mixed up some things here, possibly. Or maybe I called the wrong number. Never mind, I shouldn't blame Apocalypse. I think it's my fault. I'm just confused, that's all it is. But anyway, I think this is a good time to end the show. It's gone on far too long. So thank you, Richard K., for sponsoring the show today. And thank you, Apocalypse, for sending in yet another list of apartment complexes, complete with apartment numbers and building numbers and random notes about the apartments. He even tells me which apartment numbers are next door to the apartment number he gives me, I guess so that I can say that, we knocked the wall down because my girlfriend lives over there. Things are getting serious, so we combined our apartments. I need to do some of those on the next show. I haven't done those in a while. And I also haven't done the cave calls, where we discover caves underneath the apartment building. So I think on the next show, we're going to do nothing but apartment calls, possibly, maybe. No guarantees, I don't want to make any promises, but that's probably what I'm going to do on the next show. But for now, Bob Dabalina, away!
So you think that I'm scary with my cute little eyes and my mama's surprised, so I bet you I'll wait. Bet you went into the basement and opened up the present from your mom.
And
are you kidding me?
No.
Is this a prank call?